So exercise 13.3 in that question number 6. So how many silver coins 1.75 centimeter in diameter and the thickness of 2 mm must be melted to form a cuboid of dimension this much? Okay. So there are some silver coins are there. So like this. Okay. Silver coins here like this. Okay. So silver coins are there. So these silver coins are having 1.75 centimeter in diameter. Okay. This diameter. And the thickness of this thickness is equal to, this is equal to, that is 2 mm. Okay. 2 mm the thickness is there. So this volume into how many number of these coins is equal to the volume of this cuboid. So cuboid is dimension is he has given, that is this is cuboid like this. Okay. So cuboid of dimension, this is 5.5 into 10 into 3.5, that is 10 centimeter length. Okay, and 5.5 centimeter breadth, this is 5.5 centimeter, and this height will be 3.5 centimeter. So this volume also we have to calculate. So how many number of these coins, that is x number into the volume of these coins is equal to the volume of this cuboid. Like this we have to equate. So first we have to calculate the volume of this one, and also we have to calculate volume this one. So definitely this volume will be more. So how many number of this volume is equal to this volume? Okay. So like that we will do. So I will put a neat diagram here. So like this, this is a silver coin. The height will be 2 mm. So he has given, that is thickness is nothing but height. So this is diameter, that is 1.75. So this looks like a cylinder. Okay, cylinder of diameter 1.75 and height is 2 mm. So this volume we will calculate first. So volume of one silver coin. So this is equal to, this is volume of a cylinder. So volume of one silver coin, that is equal to, here it is in the shape of cylinder, that is equal to pi r square h. So here r is the radius. So r is the radius, that is radius of silver coin. Radius of silver coin is equal to, see here 1.75 centimeter is the diameter. So this is divided by 2. So this is equal to 0.875 centimeter. So this also can be written as 875 divided by 1000. So like this also we can write. So here the height of silver coin. Height of silver coin or thickness, both are same. So silver coin is equal to here 2 mm. So this can be converted into centimeter divided by 2 divided by 10 into centimeter. So this is also in centimeter and this is also in centimeter. So now we will substitute here. So here volume of silver coin, is equal to, here pi means that is 22 divided by 7, okay, into r square, that is radius. So here 875 divided by 1000 into 875 divided by 1000. This is radius into 2 by 10. Okay, this is height. So now we will multiply this one. Okay, this will be 0.48125. So this is cubic centimeter. Okay, so now here we got the volume of silver coin. So now we will calculate the volume of this cuboid also. So volume of cuboid, this formula will be L into B into H. So here L is here 5.5 centimeter. So 5.5 into B is 10 centimeter into 3.5 centimeter. Okay, so this you can multiply. So 55 into 10 means 550. So here 35 you have to multiply. So 0, 25, 2, 7. Here 0, 5, 6. Okay. So here 0, 5, 7, 5, 12, 9, 1. So here 1, 2 decimals. That is 192.5. So this is equal to 192.5. This is cubic centimeter. Okay. So now here we got the volume of this cuboid also and the volume of one coin. So here volume of one coin into how many number of these coins is equal to the volume of cuboid. Like this we have to equate volume of cuboid. So here volume of one coin is equal to 0.48125. So into x number of coins is equal to volume of this cuboid, that is 192.5. So here x is equal to 192.5 divided by 0.48125. So this can be written as, that is decimal can be removed here, that is 1925 divided by 4.8125. So now this comes to, here after multiplication this comes to value of 400. So here x is equal to 400, that is 400 number of coins are to be melted to form this cuboid. Okay, so this is the solution. Exercise 13.3 in that question number 7. A cylindrical bucket 32 centimeter high and with a radius of base 18 centimeter. So there is a cylinder, that is bucket is there, which is having a cylindrical shape. So like this, okay, and the 32 centimeter height, this is the height of the cylinder will be 32 centimeter, and the base radius, that is radius only he has given, this is equal to 18 centimeter. So this is 18 centimeter radius. So this is filled with sand, this is filled with sand. Okay, so now this bucket is to be emptied on the ground and a conical heap of sand is formed. Okay, if the height of the conical heap is 24 centimeter, that is this has to be poured on the ground. So like this conical shape here, so in this shape it has to be poured. The height of this sand heap, so here this is equal to 24 centimeter. So find the radius and slant height of the heap. So this we have to find out, this is R we have to find out, and this slant height also we have to find out. Okay, so now here what we have to do, first we have to calculate the volume of this one, volume of this sand. So after that, here this volume is equal to this volume. Okay, so this volume we know. So by knowing this volume we can find out this radius and this slant height. So that we will find out. So I will put a neat diagram here. So this is the diagram. So here this is a cylindrical bucket which is having a 32 centimeter height, and this is the radius is equal to 18 centimeter. So this is completely filled with sand. So this bucket is to be emptied on the ground and conical heap of this sand is formed. So hence the volume of this cylinder, that is the volume of sand in the cylinder, volume of sand in cylinder. So this is equal to the volume which is poured, volume of sand poured on the ground of having conical shape. Okay, this we know that. So here what we have to calculate, volume of sand we have to calculate first. After that this volume is equal to this volume. So first we will calculate this one. So the volume of sand in cylindrical shape, volume of sand in cylindrical bucket, so which is equal to pi r square h. You will substitute value, this is pi, and the radius is 18 centimeter, that is 18 square into height is 32. Okay, so the multiplication of this one, pi into, that is pi into 18 into 18 into 32. Okay, so this is the volume of this sand in the cylinder. So now we will see the volume of cone, that is volume of cone. This is heap of sand, it is in the form of cone. So this is equal to, so this is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. These formulas you have to remember. So 1 by 3 into pi, here r means radius, so that only we have to calculate. So r square, and here h, height he has given, that is 24. So here 3 ones are 3 8s are 24. So here 8 pi r square. Okay, so this is volume of cone, this is volume. So now we will equate this one. So equating volume of cylinder is equal to, so the volume of cone. Okay, so now the volume of cylinder is equal to what, pi into 18 into 18 into 32. Okay, so this is equal to 8 pi r square. So this pi and this pi will be gets cancelled. So r square is equal to, so 18 into 18 into 32. So divided by here 8. Okay, so now here, so r square is equal to, so 2 4s are, okay, 2 16s are, so 4 1s are, 4 4s are. So here this is 18 into 18 into 4. Okay, so this r square is equal to, so here this can be written as, see, 18 square into this also 2 square. Okay, like this we can write here. So r square, this is for just simplification. So here 18 into 2 square. Okay, so this is equal to 36 square. So r square is equal to 36 square means this square will be gets cancelled. So r is equal to 36 centimeter. So this is the radius of this cone. So this r is equal to 36 centimeter. So now we have to calculate one more, that is slant height also we have to calculate. So for that we'll consider this conical shape here. So heap of sand is like this. Okay. So now here this is conical shape. So r is equal to 36 we got. This is 36. Okay. So the height also he has given already. Okay. Height is equal to what? That is equal to, height is equal to 24. Okay. This is 24 and this is 36. So this slant height we have to calculate. So by Pythagoras theorem, so hypotenuse square, that is L square, is equal to base square, that is 36 square, plus height square, that is equal to 24 square. Okay. So height is 24. So now here L square is equal to, this is 1296. So this is 576. So this L square is equal to, so the addition 6, 6, 2, 12, that is 1, 8, 16, 17, 1, 6, 2, this is 1. So L square is equal to 1872. So hence the L is equal to, so here L is equal to square root of 1872. Okay. So this 1872 we can write like this, that is 12 into 12, that is 12 into 12. Here what it is? 2, that is 12, 144. Okay. So 144, that is 1872, that is into 13. Okay. So like this we can write. So L is equal to, here 12 square into root 13. So we have taken this 13 outside. So this is equal to, root and square will be gets cancelled. So L is equal to 12 into root 3. 12 into root 13. Okay. So this is L is equal to this much. This is centimeter. L is equal to 12 root of 13 centimeter. Okay. So this is the solution. We'll go for next one. So exercise 13.3 in that question number 8. Water in a canal 6 meter wide and 1.5 meter deep. Okay. It is flowing with a speed of 10 km per hour. So here that is the water in a canal. Okay. This is a canal. Okay. So like this canal is there. So the water is flowing here. So now here this is 6 meter wide. This is 6 meter wide and 1.5 meter depth. So this depth will be 1.5 meter. And it is flowing with the speed of 10 km. That is, here he has given speed is equal to 10 km per hour. How much area will it irrigate in 30 minutes? This much of water is flowing, and here how much area will it irrigate in 30 minutes? In 30 minutes, okay, how much water is flowing to this area, which is having, if 8 centimeter of standing water is needed, that is 8 centimeter of, here this is one of the area of this field. Here 8 centimeter of, this is like this. This is area. This is the area, and here 8 centimeter. So this height is 8 centimeter. This 8 centimeter standing water is required. So for that, the volume of this one, that is this cube, 8 centimeter height he has given. The volume of this one, we have to equate it to the volume of this area. I will put a neat diagram here. So here, this is the diagram. Here the water in canal, it is having a 6 meter wide. This breadth of this one. Here the volume of this water in a canal, it is in the shape of cuboid. Okay. So now what we can write? The volume of water in canal is equal to the volume of area irrigated. So this is main formula. So here this is the theme of this question. So here the volume of water in a canal, that we have to calculate first. And how to calculate this volume of the water that is in a canal means it is in the shape of cuboid. So here cuboid formula is equal to L into B into H. That is volume of water in canal. Volume of water in canal is in cuboid shape. So here breadth is equal to 6 meter and height he has given, that is equal to 1.5 meter. Here 1.5 meter deep. So this is. So now here length he has not given. So for length what he has given, to calculate the length, so here the speed he has given, that is speed of water. Speed of water is equal to 10 km per hour. Means in 1 hour, so length will become 10 km. Okay. the in 1 hour 10 kilometer it is flowing. So means here 1 hour is nothing but 60 minutes. For 60 minutes, okay, it is equal to 10 kilometer. For 1 minute, how much it is? For 1 minute, it is 10 divided by 60. So this is equal to 1 by 6 kilometer. Okay, 1 by 6 of the kilometer. So now for, see here, for 30 minutes, how much it is? For 30 minutes, this is equal to 1 by 6 into 30. Okay, so here 6 ones are 6 5s are. So here 5 kilometer. So for 30 minutes, it will be 5 kilometer length. The length can be taken as 5 kilometer. That is equal to 5,000 meters. Okay. So now the volume of water in a canal, is equal to L into B into H. So here L is nothing but 5,000 into B means 6 into 1.5. Okay. So here this is equal to 45,000. So meter cube, because this is also in meter, this is meter, and this is also we have converted to meters. So now this volume of water is equal to, here this volume of water in a canal is equal to the area, that is volume of area irrigated. Okay, so this is, now here the volume of water is nothing but 45,000. Okay, this is equal to, see the volume of area irrigated means here area irrigated, this can be written as area irrigated, okay, into the height. Okay, because this is area into height, so then it will become volume. Volume is cubic, this is square, and this is height. So now this area irrigated into height he has given, that is 8 centimeter. Okay, so now 8 centimeter can be converted into meters. So here area irrigated, now area irrigated can be directly calculated as 45,000 divided by the height. Height is 8 centimeter means 8 by 100. So this is equal to 100. So now here 45,000 into 100 divided by 8 equal to 562 500. This is 562 500 square meter, because this is the area. So area and into height, that is equal to volume. So area irrigated is equal to 562 500 square meters. So this can be converted into hectares. We know that 1 hectare, okay, 1 hectare equal to 10,000 meter square. So here 1 meter square is equal to what? 1 meter square is equal to 1 by 1000, 1 by 10,000 hectares. Okay, so that this can be divided by 562 500 divided by 10,000. Okay, so that this will comes into hectares. So here 1 2 3 4, that is 56.25 hectares. 56.25 hectares of area has been irrigated. So this is the solution. We will go for next one. So exercise 13.3 in that question number 9. A farmer connects a pipe of internal diameter 20 centimeter from a canal into a cylindrical tank. Okay, so there is a canal. Okay, so water is flowing here. So he has connected pipe. So he has connected a pipe. He will pour into cylindrical tank. Okay, this is a cylindrical tank which is 10 meter in diameter. Okay, this is 10 meter. This is 10 meter in diameter, cylinder diameter, and 2 meter depth. So this is 2 meter. If the water flows through the pipe at the rate of, this is 3 kilometer per hour. Okay, so how much time it will take to fill this tank? Okay, so the volume we have to calculate here. If water flows through the pipe at the rate of 3 kilometer per hour, that is for 60 minutes, okay, it is 3 kilometer. Okay, so let it be remembered. So now what we have to do? So here, now first we will calculate this volume of this pipe. See here, the volume, we will assume that is volume of pipe is equal to the volume of here cylindrical tank, because whatever the volume of this water, this will be poured into this one, this volume is equal to this volume. So now volume of pipe, so this pipe volume, pipe is in the form of cylinder. Okay, so now let pipe length h meters, because this is the length means this is height of the cylinder. So this h, let it be h meters. Okay. So now the volume of this can be calculated as pi r square h. That is volume of pipe is equal to pi r square h. So here r has given 20 centimeter. So that is radius is equal to, here 20 centimeters it is the diameter, 20 centimeter is the diameter. So the radius is equal to 20 centimeter divided by 2. So this is equal to 10 centimeter. So all here it is in meters. So we can convert this into meters, that is 10 by 100. Okay. So here this is equal to 1 by 10 meters. Okay. So this is radius. Radius we know. So now h we have to calculate. So we will write h as it is. So volume of pipe now it is equal to pi into here r square, that is 1 by 10 square into h. So here pi h divided by 10 square means 100. Okay. This is volume of the pipe. So let it be 1. So now we will go for calculating this volume of this one. So here the volume of cylinder, that is also the same formula, that is pi r square h, because this is also cylinder, this is also cylindrical shape. So here pi, here r means 10 meter is the radius. So r is equal to 10 by 2, that is equal to 5. So 5 square into h means 2. Okay. So 5 5 is 25, 25 into 2, 50. So this is equal to 50 pi. So this is volume of this one. This is equal to 50 pi. Okay. So this volume is equal to pi h by 100. Now we will equate this one. This is second equation. So now here, so equating equations 192. So that is volume of the pipe is equal to volume of the cylinder. So here pi h by 100 is equal to 50 pi. Okay. So this h is equal to what? 50 pi divided by pi into 100. Okay. So pi will be gets cancelled. So h is equal to 5,000 meters. So means this is equal to 5 kilometers. So the pipe length, what we have assumed here, that is pipe length, that is equal to 5 kilometers. So now we got the 5 kilometer of this one. So what we have to do, we have to calculate, that is how much time it will take. Okay. So how much time it will take, the speed he has given. I have shifted this diagram here. So now this volume of this one we got, and volume of this one we got, so that we got this is 5 kilometer. Okay. The length of this pipe or the height of the cylinder is 5 kilometers. So now we know that water flows at the rate of 3 kilometer per hour. So time we have to calculate. So now for 5 kilometer we have to calculate. So for 1 hour, that is for 1 hour, so 3 kilometer water will flows. So that is for 60 minutes. So 60 minutes, 3 kilometers. So now for 5 kilometer, how much time it will take? So that is equal to 60 divided by 3 into 5. Okay. So that is equal to 3 ones are 3 twos are. So here 5 into 2, 10. That is taken is equal to 5 into 2, that is 10. That is 100 minutes. This is 100 minutes. So the time taken to fill this water in this cylindrical tank, it is equal to 100 minutes. 100 minutes of time is required to fill this water in the cylindrical tank. Okay. Thank you.